Let's go. Let's go. What up? It's live time for you. What's going on, guys? You know what time it is. It's time to make some plays. Yesterday we got smacked, but on Onyx odds, I made all my Onyx odds bets, so pretty much broke even yesterday. What was I doing? Oops. One sec. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Um, what's going on, you guys? We're doing some plays. All right. Let's see what we got here. Um, Prize picks, rebet, underdog. These plays look kind of weird, to be honest with you. One-way markets, so they're basically expecting him to actually get yards on this play. 1400. So we could look at that one on a six pick, underdog and sleeper. You got it. But we can go straight to underdog first. I do see a lot of bonus or promos on sleeper, so we can definitely look at sleeper. Let's go straight to underdog first. We'll do underdog first this time. Right now, Debo Samuel looks like the only solid play. Joel Embiid over 17.5 points. Bookmakers at 14, minus 114. So you're not really getting much of a discount compared to them. But Pinnacle WinBet 105, you are, and all these other books. Let's look at the optimizer. Underdog. This play looks crazy. Under 8.5 takedowns. If it's there, we taking this. Okay, that's not until Saturday, but with according to this optimizer, this play right here is high value. Most of these plays I'm seeing aren't until Sunday, so if you don't feel like waiting till Sunday, um, you might want to look elsewhere or outside of the plays I'm gonna be making. We got Debo Samuel, $1,400. It is at 116, so if you don't want to take plays that are pretty much even money with what we're taking, you can look elsewhere. I'll take Joel Embiid's points. This dude can get this in like one quarter. So there's two plays. Let's see. Kareem Hunt. That's not till the weekend. Debo Samuel. Do you want to play where all the plays are today, or are you okay with taking plays that are until Sunday? Mainly because those plays seem to be the better value plays, like this Harrison Mevis over 2 field goals. There's not that much data, so if you don't like the plays with not that much data, we don't have to take it. We can just get rid of it. We need at least 3 data points. So Tyler Show over 32.5 pass attempts. Quentin Post under 16.5. Pinnacle's on here, so that's a good sign. Derrick Henry under 19.5 rush attempts against the Steelers. I'm trying to build me a nice 6-man. Let's do a 3-man. Let's do a 3-man that's today, and then a 6-man that includes the weekend. So I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna keep this guy here. I think we'll get rid of him and put him in a 6-man. What's the Collier play? Under 7.5 points. All right, there's two, and one more play for today. Julius Randle under 35.5. 864 on 118. So most of these plays don't look too good on a 3-man, to be honest with you. But we are getting a 40% profit boost, so you can look at that. as turning your play into an EV play. It does look good against these books. I might just throw that guy. Oh, he's not even on here when it comes to we could do Jameson Williams under his fantasy score as well. There's no Amon-Ra St. Brown, so I'm a little hesitant on this play right here. I probably will pass up on that play or put it in a 6-man just in case. Quentin Post. Did I put the Quentin Post on here? We could do Quentin Post. Um, let's go with Quentin Post. Under 16. That's a 5.7. Why is it a 5.7? Oh, because they're playing each other? Alright. I'd rather take Joel Embiid over Quentin Post. So we got Collier, Joel Embiid. We can't go Julius Randle. Under 35.5 PRAs against the Pelicans. That's probably because it's going to be a blowout. What's up? We are currently doing an underdog slip, prize picks, dabble, DraftKings pick six. We can look at sleeper as well on Onyx odds and some offshores. So we do some straight bets on offshores on here. Right now we're building an underdog slip. So we can go with this Julius Randle play. We got LeBron James under 37.5. I'll probably go with the Julius Randle first. And then we'll call it a slip, a 3-man, and then we'll get into a 6-man with basically all of these plays that are until Sunday. So, what was it? Julius Randle? Julius Randle under 35.5 PRAs. All right, make sure it's a 6X. Let's look at our promos. 40% profit boost. All right. And let's do it. All right, here we go. So here's our first play on underdog. We got Joel Embiid over 17.5 points. Isaiah Collier under 7.5, and Julius Randle under 35.5. Let me go ahead and share this on the Discord. Where is it? There we go. Oh, I don't even have my thing. Sorry, guys. Let me do this real quick and then I'll put my phone on there. Okay, built on stream. 40% profit boost. All right, I gotta connect my phone. Let's see what else we got. Let's build a 6-man real quick. These plays we could take off of the uh, optimizer, mainly off the optimizer, but we can get this LeBron James play. It just popped up. Somebody just put 2K on it. So LeBron under 37.5. Debo 1K. We're getting about the same odds as these books. Over 35.5 receiving yards. They don't got Debo on here? Oh. Okay. Jalen Hurts. The liquidity is not where I would like it for these plays, so let's just go to the optimizer. Should I do 2? Do you see this Cade Otton play right now? Cade Otton, over 3.5 receptions. Mevis under 1.5 field goals. I had seen that play over earlier. That's just 2 field goals. This guy, it's not even available. Oh, it's right here. It's the first play. Come on, bro. All right, should we take Marib? DraftKings is the only other book offering it, but his line's a little low. For a 6-man, I'm okay with this. Over? Is it over? Under. Oops. Take the under. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more play. Danny Wolf. All right, let's go back to our 3. 3 data points. We do have Danny Wolf under 8.5 rebound assists. Not a very confident play in my opinion. Brandon Podziemski. We could take. There's no pinnacle odds. We could take Jamison Williams under his fantasy score, but I'm probably not going to take it just because there's no Amon-Ra St. Brown tonight. Derek Queen, he's been actually doing pretty good lately, so we could take his over on there. Tyler Show is good. Cam Ward. I don't think this plays here, but if it is, we can take the Cam Ward play under 188 because they're playing the Browns, who have a pretty solid defense. So his at 173, so that's not a good play. LeBron, Debo, we got those two. All right, let's go. The Jalen Hurts play is not too bad. Let's take did his play move? Oh yeah. Well, we're getting over. Wonder what happened. We might have to get rid of the Cade Otton play. I think I put the over, but it was supposed to be under. So we might have to replace that one. Let's see. Podziemski, I do like the Podziemski play. Brandon under 20.5 points assists. Oh, they changed it to 20. All right, so this play right here, Cade Otton play is no good. So we got 4 plays. We need 2 more. LeBron, Debo, Harrison, Mevis, and the takedown. So we're pretty set right now on these 4 plays. Just looking for 2 more solid plays. We could take Danny Wolf just because he's on here. I'm not a big fan of this plus 104 though. Because that means that we're just looking at these 2 books, which are, I wouldn't call them like terrible, but they're not credible sources in my opinion. They're very soft. The one's a DFS app, so just take it for what you like. Tyler Show. Mavis, then James Williams, Andre Drummond. We have Embiid already on his points, so I'll probably skip that one. David Njoku has done nothing for the longest. I have him on fantasy team. Derek Queen. I do like the Derek Queen play, to be honest with you. So I'll be okay taking the Derek Queen play. Over 11.5. Rebound assists. All right, so we do need one more. Make sure that it's a flex. So I'm just going to click that before I continue. Kyron Williams under 66.5 rushing yards against the Cardinals. I don't know about that one. Jalen Hurts. We could take the Jalen Hurts play. It is a positive EV play according to or compared to these other books. The liquidity is not quite my favorite. I'll just refresh this one more time. And let's go. Let's see. Keontae George. I like the Keontae George play. Over 31.5 PRAs. All right, so here's our 6-man. I'm using bonus funds for this, $5. All right, let's lock it. All right, here's a 6-man on underdog. Six pick flex. I think I need to move my chat over. I'm gonna move my chat box over here. All right. So here's the underdog six pick flex. Um, Most of these plays aren't till Sunday, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit for this play, but we're picking plays that we're getting straight off of these um, tools, the fantasy optimizer and the sharp money. So we know that these plays are profitable plays. It's just a matter of hanging in there until you do hit all of them. You know what I'm saying? So you can break this down into 2 3-mans if you prefer to do 3-mans, or you can do a six pick flex. With the six pick flex, you don't have to put as much money onto it to make the money that you want versus doing 2 6-mans. But going 3 for 3 on one and missing the other is, I wouldn't say better, but you don't have to deal with as much variance as if you gotta go 6 for 6. All right, so let's hop off here and try Prize Picks. Let's see what Prize Picks has. Okay, Ace Bailey. So again, most of these plays aren't until Sunday. They got the Joel Embiid play on here. Under 2.5 rebounds. Let's see the optimizer. Oh, damn. Yeah, Sunday. Sunday seems to be the day. I do have this play already in a slip, but I will be okay taking it again. Shots on goal looks good. Baker Mayfield under an interception. And Javonte Williams to score a touchdown. Let's do Prize Picks. What the hell? All right, Prize Picks, and then we'll go to sleeper after Prize Picks. Let's just get a Prize Picks slip in real quick. I wonder why his showing up on here. This is on the fantasy optimizer. So there's not that many books, but Pinnacle is offering this line, and they have it a little bit more favored than we have. George Pickens to get 6 receptions. And wrong one. What's the other one that I saw? We got Brock. It is in the red, but if you're comparing the lines to these other books, they all have this play heavily favored, more than -122, so that would make it a profitable play in a 6 pick. So we can go here. We got Trey Murphy under 5. There's not that much data to compare to. So let's put let's build a 3-man for today. Was there any plays over here? Actually, there was. Ace Bailey. Man, everyone likes fading him too. The 2 rebounds is crazy though. Not getting 3 rebounds for this guy. I think I'd rather take this guy because of the liquidity right here over this or what is it? Brock Nelson play over 2. So let me take the Brock Nelson play on this 3-man, and then we'll build a 6-leg. I'm not a big fan of 6-leg parlays on here just because getting 5 or 6, you're only getting half your money, or you're only doubling your money by 2x instead of 2.5 on underdog. So, and then I'm gonna build another one. So we're gonna have 2 plays, 2 football and all right. Here's Prize Picks. If you don't like putting 2 Cowboys players together, you don't have to. I mean, this guy could get a whole bunch of catches and then they just give it to Javonte at the goal line. So it is not really a negative correlation, but you can kind of look at it as negative correlated if you don't like it. All right, let's go to a sharp money play. Let me put this on my Discord real quick though. Hold up, hold up. Ooh, that's not it. All right, links in the Discord. Make sure you're in there to get the links. I didn't even go live on here yet. Okay. Is my phone connected? Yeah, it is. All right. Moving on. Let's build another. Let's build another another 3 pick on. Prize Picks. Bro. Under 2.5 rebounds. That is insane. Wow, this guy doesn't get rebounds. All right, Ace Bailey's next. Under 15.5 points assists. They're on the same team. So that's another negative correlation, so I might not take this one. Actually, it is. I wouldn't call it negative. Yeah, it is negative because they're both going under. If this guy's missing, this guy could be getting the rebounds. So I'd rather take this play over Ace Bailey. So we could mix and match these. Nick Chubb, Marcus Mariota. Let's go Marcus Mariota over 18.5 passing completions. And where are we at? Baker Mayfield under interceptions. That showed up on the optimizer as well. So this is the play that I'm willing to take and put in my slip. No picks. No picks, please. Less. All right, here we go. So we got 2 prize pick slips. Share this. All right. If you guys are in my Discord, you should be getting the link. Or if you're on here, you can just click the link on the thing too. So there we go. There's a couple ways you could have played this. If you want to build kind of like a round robin, we could flip these around and we can do the Ace Bailey play with one of the NFL plays for today. So if you don't want to do any like the correlation where George Pickens and Javonte are on the same slip, then you can do that too. The only thing is if he doesn't hit it, then you just lost on 2 slips. So I'm gonna make one more just because I want to get this Ace Bailey play in here. NBA. What was his play? Ace Bailey under 15.5 points assists. All right. We did Marcus Mariota. There was a play here that I saw that I liked. Sadiq Bey over 6.5 rebounds. They have 5.5 rebounds, so that play they caught it. Jalen Hurts under rush attempts. Baker Mayfield. I might come back. Let's go take a look at Sleeper. Sleeper is one of those books where there's not that much plays. Most of the plays are already negative EV, so they're not really profitable. The only thing that makes them profitable is the promos, adding a promo to it. So we got a 50% profit boost. So we could just take one of these. This is like crazy odds. So we got Gunnar Helm over 3.5 receptions, over 2.5 receptions. What? So we could take this play right here. The negative correlation is ridiculous, but this game isn't until Sunday. So you don't, like I said, if you don't want to wait till the weekend, we got to go down here to this Jonathan Kuminga over 3. But that EV is pretty nasty. Let's see if there's anything on. There's no results. There's no sharp money. No sharp money. Pat Bryant. So there's some plays coming out. Let's go. All right, let's see what we got for sleeper. We can put one of these together. We could take this Jonathan Kuminga play and couple it with pretty much anything here. Warriors and Sixers. He just has to make 1 3. Dak Prescott 2 passing touchdowns. Javonte Williams rushing. Because I'm not seeing any good plays, I would rather just put one of these promos with a play here versus using one of these profit boosts up here. What do I have? 80% CFB. This one's not too, well, you got to do 6 plus. That is insane. 50%, 5 plus for NHL, 6 plus for CFB. And do we have 2? Or is that the same one? Use in 3 days. Oh, we have 2 of them. All right, let me use this one right here. And let's go with, we'll take this play. Anthony Simons. I don't know why I'm highlighting it. It doesn't say that you have to do 3 plus. So this might be a play we can take right now. Over 16.5 points. And Jonathan Kuminga to make a 3. Let's see if they let me add this promo. It is a 50% promo. Is there a max you can put on it? Let me see some. Terms and conditions. It don't say none. Anyways, all right, let me see if there's a max. I'm gonna put $25 on this play and see if it lets me do it. So we got Anthony Simons and Jonathan Kuminga to make a 3. The Anthony Simons play is gone. We took too long. Damn, that was a good play. It was negative correlate. It was negative EV, but it's still a pretty decent play. Sandro. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, if you're just looking for a play to make, that's fine, I guess. Over 7.5 rebound assists. So let's try this. 50% profit boost. Oh, we got it. Whoa, there's no I'm surprised. So 2.5. Usually when you're doing a 2-man on like Prize Picks, it's a 3x. So I prefer to have a play that's at least a 3x, especially with a profit boost. But just because we're getting this like terrible EV, I'm not trying to do too much. I'll take it, I guess. All right, let me put this in my Discord. Sleeper. Here's a sleeper play. So there we go. If you like it, take it. If not, I'm fine with you not taking it because the EV is super trash. Super duper trash. Kaminga. That's pretty much all the plays that I would take as far as this goes. I could take that other one, but I'm gonna wait because I still have 3 days for the other one. This one I had to do today. I think I had like 8 hours, so I guess I could have waited a little bit, but that's pretty much there. So we have 3 days to use this profit boost. These ones I'm not even gonna try. And we have these promos. So if a play does show up here in between now and basically tip off, I will take it. But that's pretty much it because the EV is so bad. We could take this play right here, Mitchell over 3.5 receptions, and couple it with a play here, but we'll keep looking. We'll keep looking first. Let's go to Dabble. We haven't even touched Dabble yet. There's no sharp money plays on Dabble. That is insane. Same thing, not until Sunday. We could still lock it in though. You just gotta wait till Sunday. Who do we got? Gunner. Gunner Helm over 2.5 receptions. It's not even an option. Awesome. Marvin Bagley. Under 22.5. Pinnacles odds. No, you can't do that either. Dan is crazy, bro. Buddy Healed. Is Buddy Healed available? Over 9.5 points. This one's actually here. We got the Brock Nelson play on Prize Picks already. Over 1.5 shots on goal. So I'll pass on the Brock Nelson play. We got Isaiah under 7.5 points. I think we have that already as well. This one might be on I think we did that one over here. Just trying to make sure I don't lock the same play in twice. We got his points already, so we might have to skip Dabble for now. Not saying that I'm not going to make any Dabble plays today, but the way that it's looking right now, there's no Dabble value that we need to lock in currently at the moment. So we got Buddy Healed, Sam Hauser, over 10 points. His points are gone. Man, it is crazy. This is crazy. Terrence Mann, under 8. Everything has 7.5, which makes it a good play. I don't know how to say his name, but over 8 points. They have 8.5. So that could be a play we can look at. And we just need one more. VJ Edgecombe. I don't know if I want to take his under. Under 20. They got 19. They're playing the Warriors. Well, 18.5. Actually, this play does look pretty good. All right, so here's a 3-man that we could put together. The VJ Edgecombe play I'm not a big fan of, but they do have his line at 19. It's just not the level of favoritism on this play is not where I would like it. Let's go Bud Carrington. If we can lock this Bud Carrington play, and I'm getting rid of the Edgecombe play. What the hell? I butchered that one. Under 3.5 rebounds. Ah, you suck. Keyshawn George. Under 11.5 rebound assists. That's not there either. All right, let's go Edgecombe, and let me take this play right here. Under 8.5, under 8 rebound assists. That shit ain't there either. So we're just stuck with this play right here. We got Buddy Hield over 9.5. Svi over 8. Okay. Quentin Post. I think we did Quentin Post under 5 rebounds. Did we do Quentin Post? I'm so confused. By the time I figure out if I've done these plays already or not. We did not do Quentin Post. This is wild. Is he still showing up over here? Negative. All right, the dabble value is not quite where I would like it. We do have 3 plays though. The Edgecombe play, so-so. Buddy Hield. I do like the Buddy Hield play. Over 9.5 points. Buddy Hield's good. Where did this guy go? This guy's gone too. This is wild. This is wild. We're just basically making a play to make a play. This Edgecombe play, I wish was there. But it's not. But it's not. And the Carrington play is not there either, right? Under 3.5. Oh, you can take it. Bud Carrington under 3.5 rebounds. I'm gonna get rid of the. Oh yeah, it's not there. All right, let's just lock this in. Okay, I got $12 on the play. Here's the play. VJ Edgecombe under 20 PRAs. And then we got Buddy Hield. Where's the Buddy Hield play? Right here, over 9.5 points. So all of these plays, I'm taking these plays specifically because the odds are showing from these other books that they think that this play has a high chance of hitting. Higher than the 122. We're getting it at minus 122 by putting it in a 3-man. So that's what makes this a profitable play right here. This V play, I don't know where that play went, but oh, right here, over 8. So these books have it at 8.5, and so he can get 8 points, and we will still be able to win our bet. Whereas these books, you're gonna lose because he has to get 9. So that's what made this a profitable play, and everything else. That's pretty much it. Let's come back. That play down there, the Will Richard play, looked pretty good, but it's just so far down the line that I'd rather just look somewhere else first. Oh, better. That's right. I actually was waiting to deposit money in better because I wanted to get like a profit bonus, deposit bonus, which I did get. So I got a better play. I can make a better play. If there's anybody on better. All right, so we're gonna do a 5-man flex on better. And let's see where the money's at. We got Pat Bryant. Is this today? None of these plays are for today. It's so bad. We're already in there. Brees Hall over 18.5 receiving yards. We're actually in a lot of these plays already, so it kind of stinks. Devon Achane under 18.5 rush attempts. Let's see what else we got. Emmanuel Quickly over 17.5 points. Jared Goff with his rush attempts. He runs like that. If we could find like a few good basketball plays that are today, then I'm gonna get rid of the Achane play so that we can have a slip that we can complete today. All right, let's just go 3 data points. Rashad White. So I think we are going to end up just having to wait until the weekend for these plays to hit. Ace Bailey, Isaiah Collier. So there's the Will Richard play. So I'm willing to put this Will Richard play over here. Over 8.5 points for him. What do we got? 3 with the H-hand play. H-hand. Kyle Filipowski. Minus 118 on BetMGM. Nick Claxton. Lamar Jackson. Brock. This guy's showing up everywhere. All right. Let's take this Rashad White play. So we are going to end up having to wait until the weekend for this play to hit. Over 2 receptions. How many plays is that? 4? Do we want to take one of these promos? Anthony Edwards. What's this one looking like? 26 points. Jahmyr Gibbs. So that's a big discount right there. George Pickens. We could take the Jahmyr Gibbs play. 60 rushing and receiving yards. How do you change this? Dynamic. I don't think you can use better bucks with a bonus, so $10 max. We could do 10 bucks. All right, 5-pick dynamic. That's the most optimal slip type on better. So let's lock it. All right, so here it is. Copy link, share image. I don't have anything. I'm just gonna, oh shit. I'm just gonna put this in my, what? Let me share this on Twitter and then I'll just share it in there later. All right. Does it show up? Does the picture show up? One sec. All right, let's see. Hop off me. All right, so I guess it does show up, kind of. It's like cut off. How do I find my other ones? Community. I'm gonna put it in the community plays tab. All right, so we have a better play. You do have to wait till Sunday for this one to lock though. So if you don't like it, you can put this Collier play in there, Filipowski. There's plays you can make. Phillips Forsberg. That's a pretty good play too. There's actually a lot of plays on here. On better. Okay. Sandro. Should we try making another play? Bucky Irving. Over to Tyrese under his points and rebounds. That's a guy that I probably will never take the under on. It does look pretty good though. All right, let's move on to what else we got. What other books we have? Pick 6. We do have a CD Lamb free pick. I have a play already on CD Lamb. It's Jahmyr Gibbs over 4.5 receptions and Jameson Williams under 5.5 receptions. So I'm just expecting Williams to be locked up and they just dump it to Jahmyr Gibbs. But we can make another play. We can look for another play. We got NBA. We can make an NBA play. Let's see what the sharp money looks like. Ace Bailey is just getting super faded. The H-hand play is showing up on here. So unfortunately for here, it has to be the same day and the same league, which is like stupid, but that's what they want us to. That's what they want us to do. That's how they keep us from, I guess, super exploiting them. Let's go take a look at here then. Let's make a basketball play and then we can make a football play too if you want. We got Igor under 12.5 points. I wonder why it's showing up twice. Igor under 20 points. Jaden McDaniels under 20.5. Anthony Edwards under 40. CJ under 23. Derek Queen under 15.5 points. I'll take Derek Queen's points. And what else we got? Jaden, 21. I feel like I took this player already. $5.9. Who's playing against each other? Okay, so I'd rather take the Derek Queen play over the Jaden McDaniels. So we gotta find a play with somebody else. We could take CJ, VJ over 10.5 points. So this is like the opposite of what we did over there on Dabble. Anthony Edwards under 40. There's nothing on here that stands out where it's like you gotta lock that one in, except for this Igor play so far. Igor Demon. Ace Bailey. We could take the Ace Bailey play. I don't remember if I took Ace Bailey anywhere else. Under 15.5 points assists. Oh, I think this was like a different number when we were trying to take it. And I don't think it's on. Oh, right here. I think Prize Picks was where I was trying to take it. Negative. No Ace Bailey. Oh, something's gone. Ah, the Igor play. Did we take it on here? No. I'm so confused. Well, the Igor play is gone, which is my favorite play, so we're gonna have to look for something else on DraftKings. Let's see what else we got. That's crazy. Anthony Edwards or CJ. Keontae George. Devon Achan. Calvin Austin. Ross Dwelly. I don't even know who that is, but we can make that play later with them. Let's hurry up and get this basketball play in here. CJ under 27.5 PRAs. This guy's a bum, but for some reason the one game that I took his under, he went completely off. All right, here we go. All right, we got CJ under 27.5 PRAs. We got Derek Queen under 15.5 points and Ace Bailey under 15.5 points and assists, which that one came off of the sharp money, $2,000. So let's get this up there. Where is DK? All right, if you're on DraftKings, here's a DraftKings play for you. Save it. I don't think it's saved. Share this on X. I'm gonna get rid of this just because they've been liking my post lately. So if you want to play, you gotta manually search it or Discord. Discord's where you can get it. All right, so there we go. Let's make a play for today's football game. I did get a profit boost, but it's for like live picks. So you have to have at least one live square. So I'll probably look for that one later. But it is also a 4-man. So let's get this one in here. NFL. It's not gonna look good, so you really have to hunt. We got Ross Dwelly. Um, over. Wow. Ross Dwelly over 1.5 receptions. And we need another Thursday play. Alex. No, no thanks. Dak Prescott over 35.5 passing attempts. Um, is not standing out. Jake Ferguson over 5 receptions. This looks like a solid play. DK has this at 117, so maybe not 100% confidence in that play. But I'm not seeing nothing else. Javonte Williams under his rushing and receiving. Let's take a look one more time. What's up? All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't like this play right here. There's like no data in this -120, so we're gonna pass that play up. I'm okay with the Dak Prescott play. This guy does throw it like a million times, and if it's a shootout, he's gonna be launching this thing. Dak Prescott, 35.5 passing attempts. All right. So if you like this one, tail it. The only play that I'm not too sure of is the Dak Prescott play, but he does launch it. He do it like 35 times. Uh, and this is basically going to be like a two-man with that free square. So you're getting a 3x. You're getting a six-man payout. I mean a three-man payout with basically just two plays. So you can take that as a positive EV play. This play looks okay. It's really the Dak Prescott play, but if you guys need a play, here's the play. Oh, damn. Oh, okay, I guess you can't do it twice. So if you didn't use the free square yet, you have the CD Lamb play, and this is the play that you can make. Um, Let me just get rid of it. If you still have let me see if the George Pickens, if his 5.5 receptions are still there, you can take his 5.5 receptions. They don't let you take his receptions, so forget about that one. Jameson Williams, if you have under his receptions, no. All right, so if you are on DK and you need a play, here's the two plays mixed with the free DAC or free CD Lamb. Other than that, I'm not taking anything on here when it comes to football for today's game. Let's switch it to basketball one more time. I'm mad that this play is still showing up. Yeah, yeah. All right, Igor, come back. Negative. All right, Igor play is completely gone. So it's showing up, but it's not really there. Anthony Edwards, under 40 PRAs. These guys play on the same team, so you can't take both of their unders. Jose Alvarado, his under two. Derek Queen. You know, I think I'm done here. This is like we're just like really searching for stuff down here. You got Svi over 2.5, over 2 threes. BetMGM's kind of low. I don't even know if this guy shoots threes like that. They're really pushing this Igor dude. Under 16.5 points and rebounds. That's still there. So if you like the Igor play, if you want to get in there because his points are gone, you can take that one. I know this guy doesn't really get that many rebounds, so here's a play you could take. Jeremiah Fears under 20.5. So, I mean, there's plays here. I'm just not 100% sold on pretty much any of these plays. Ace Bailey's points. It's just too much. It's too much uncertainty. You have one -158 on FanDuel -124, and then for 12.5, just 1 point, they've got this pretty much even. So that's too close for me. Let's see what we have for straight plays. I think I have there's the same game parlay for the football game today. So if we see any football plays for today's game, George Pickens. So here we have money on his under on receptions. I have his over on receptions, so this would kind of be like a hedge play, but I'm not a big fan of this. Just because you can get this play for so much more money on these books. So I think we're gonna call it a stream. Tyrese Maxey under. This could be just a straight play that we make. So the line is not what it says it is. It says 114 here. On here it's minus 124. So I think I'm gonna call it a stream, y'all. There's not that much to look at currently, but we will keep looking. Make sure you guys are in my Discord. Just go to my profile and click the link tree, and my Discord is right here. All my plays that I'm posting when I'm not streaming are gonna go on here. So if you want to follow any of them, you can. It's just gonna pull you up in here, and then we have Prize Picks, Underdog Dabble, Pick Six Sleeper. If you guys want to talk about anything football, sports related, chop it up in here. Put your own plays here. So if you guys have your own plays that you guys want to put, we do have to. I do gotta look here actually too. So that's it, yo. So I'll see y'all